urgent news. Well then, what's the news? The vampires have invaded the forest mountain range and are already at the border of our kingdom. We already knew that. Yeah, but it gets worse. They've already raided their first village. What? It was the abandoned village. It turns out it wasn't so abandoned as they thought. They raided it and destroyed everything. They took all valuable resources, destroyed everything, killed many civilians, and any of the surviving civilians were captured and taken to vampire concentration camps. Concentration camps? Well, they call them re-education facilities, but we all know that they're concentration camps. They're killing everyone there. Really? Just joking. They're not killing anybody at the concentration camps yet. They're just keeping them in prison so that they don't try to signal us, but we already know. We have scouts everywhere on the outskirts of our kingdom. So, does this mean that our capital city is next? I doubt it. We have lots of ground forces patrolling the area, the river, that separates us from the rest of our kingdom. We should be safe, but if the vampires cross the river, then we're doomed. Wait, if they take the werewolf nation, they can conquer the entire world. Exactly. How could they conquer the werewolf nation? How could they conquer the rest of the world? Good question. The reason being, the werewolf nation has always been a special area of defense against the bordering kingdoms. The bordering kingdoms and nations relied on us for protection, as well as the mountains and the rivers in our country. They rely on our army, our rivers, our mountains, and the forest mountains people to help protect them. If they conquer this place, they have access to all of our bordering kingdoms. Which, if they can easily conquer these bordering kingdoms, and conquer the kingdoms that border those conquered kingdoms. You're right. They can take over the entire world. We're losing this war. I know we're losing this war. If they take our land, they can take over the entire world. And we can't let other countries and nations suffer our mistakes. This is our fight, and we're not going to let those vampires come over here. Go over there and try to ruin other nations that had nothing to do with it. No offense, Vanilla. Not take, I know who you mean, yeah. We can't let other nations suffer our war. This is our war, our business, and our turf, and I'm not gonna drag any other nation or kingdom into it. Okay, that's pretty smart of you. We don't want other nations to get involved with our war. It's not that they couldn't be in the war. They shouldn't. It'll cause too much trouble in the world. So they're in our kingdom. What are we gonna do? We have to evacuate. No, we need to plan an invasion. An invasion? Yes, I know many of the outskirts kingdoms are pretty judgmental and really want the vampires to go away because, well, there have been plans that they're trying to build an empire that will conquer the world. And many nations near it fear that they could be conquered. Now the shifter tribes have signed a peace treaty with the vampires, and there's already colonies in it. And some said that vampires are heading towards the northern lands. You mean that ice kingdom in the north? Yes, exactly. They want to put colonies there by force. They know that the northern lands won't let them. What do they want an empire? What do they need an empire for? They want to rule the world, and once they rule the world, they will destroy the world, and they'll wipe out anyone that is not vampire. The world will be overrun by vampires, and our era will be over. We can't let this happen. I know. But I guess, I know I said I don't want to drag any other nations into it, but we might have no other choice. We should contact the world leaders. They can send reinforcements to help us with our problem. I already tried that. The other presidents and leaders said that they do not want to get their nation involved in our issues. They said that we'll only send reinforcements if you have no other choice. And now they do, because if they don't just want our kingdom, they want the world, which means they're in danger too, so they should send reinforcements. I say we don't have a massive army, we just have a minor invasion fleet. This can help us. I agree. I thought we were gonna even get lots of soldiers to help us. Okay, it's settled. We need to start an invasion plan. Yes, but before we get to the invasion plan, we need to have a study lesson. Aww. Hey, I was told that we were not going to have to do any sort of education while we were here. I know, sorry about that, but if we're going to beat this war, we need to know about the war's beginnings. We already know about the war's beginnings. The vampires grew jealous of the werewolves' rule because the werewolves were higher up than the vampires, and they wanted the rule to end. So they pledged the war by taking over the fairy kingdoms and then killing all the fairies and dragons and unicorns to destroy our nation. And then once they had our nation, they would create an empire. And we all know the history, okay? We're not stupid. Even Holly knows the history. A little offensive, but it's true. Vanilla told me everything. Okay, but does anybody know about the fairies? You knew they were powerful magical creatures that lived in the fairy kingdom, which was a monarchy. Yes, we know that. But do you ever believe that there's any survivors? There has to be. They could have easily just teleported away, using their magic, of course. Or use their magic to defend themselves. Yes, but it is very unlikely that any fairies were able to escape. The outskirts of the fairy kingdoms were surrounded by vampire soldiers, making it impossible just to walk right out without being killed. Not to mention vampires who had the ability of flight roamed the skies, making sure that no fairies could ever fly away. They could have just teleported. Some did, but the vampires created a special task force to hunt down any of the ones that escaped, and they literally killed any fairy that managed to escape. I never thought of it like that. So it is very unlikely that any survivors existed, mainly because they were pinned down with no escape route. Well, we know some new things about the fairies. Yep, and that the fairy kingdoms is now overrun by ghosts. Oh. But anyway, we need to know that okay, so you know the early beginnings. You know the fairies. You know, like, the genocide of the dragons and stuff. But still, we're going to have to try to contact the world leaders so they can help us. I doubt it. Some of them don't want to get involved in nonsense wars. But their nations are in danger too. Look, I say we should take a little chill pill. Excuse me for saying this. Sorry, Dixon, but why should we take a chill pill if these crazy people are trying to take over the world and kill all of us? Look, I like the idea of the invasion plan. I think it's a really good idea. But I don't think we should be getting anyone else involved in this until there's no other choice. And I also think that we're putting way too much stress and pressure on this. I think we should just take a chill pill and take a relaxation hour so we can clear our heads and feel a lot more calm and a lot less tense, because, you know, it's not good for us if we're all so tense like that. Okay, well, I kind of agree with you. We should take a chill pill, but still, I still think that we should be alert about this. I mean, they can reach our kingdom's walls at any time. I say that we should at least send some scouts and soldiers to help protect us and to help give us updates. Okay, it's settled. We'll take a mini vacation and we'll send some soldiers and scouts so they can help us with this war, which is hopefully coming to a conclusion. You know, I always think that in the future, the history people will look back on this war hundreds of years from now and say that it was a nonsense war of jealousy. Who knew that one person's jealousy would cause a 10,000-year war? Yeah, I know. Well, if we're taking a chill pill, I'm going on the computer. Well, I'm going to help Ashley make some goodies in the kitchen. Okay, come on, Ashley. I don't know about you people, but I'm taking a nap. Ugh. Well, I guess I can just go to the throne room. See you guys later. So, look, I really like you. I think we're meant for each other. Oh my gosh. Girl, you have really bad taste. Shut up. I hate you. You like me? Well, I guess I like you too. Come on, we should go bonds. Okay. Lovebirds. Let's see. I don't know why they even have a laptop. I mean, seriously, we're in a dimension of magic. I mean, if that's not interesting enough, I don't know what is. There's not even internet. This thing is useless. I don't even know why they invented it. Well, they didn't invent it. They stole it from the mortal world. But I don't know why they would steal this piece of garbage. I mean, there's not even Wi-Fi or anything on here, but a bunch of programs that are boring and for 4-year-olds. There's no need for laptops anyway. Forget this crap. Ugh. So what do you want to talk about? I kind of get upset about my parents. You have parents? Of course I have parents. I haven't seen them in a while. Where are they? They're still in the vampire kingdoms. What, you didn't take them? Look, I know, but I should have, but I didn't know. Things with me and my mom are not a good rate right now. What's wrong? You see, my parents are very special. I have invisibility. My dad, I don't know. My dad has telepathy, and now I have invisibility and telepathy. And possibly magic, but the point is, our relationship is really messed up. I love them, they don't always show it. Well, I don't always show it, and they don't show that they love me as much either. Well, you have to fix things up with them because they could die. They could be captured. Okay, I say we make another rescue mission. You rescued me from the dungeon, now you can rescue my parents. Okay, so just the two of us, a rescue mission? Yep. Where do they live? Well, there's no specific street, but they live in a village. I know where the village is. It's close to the capital city. Okay, I say we go now. Okay. Brace you. Okay, we'll see you there. So this is your parents' house, and the door is conveniently open. Yeah, they have a tendency of leaving the door open. Come on, let's see my parents. Whoa. This is your house? Why did you ever want to leave this? I know, it's a really good house. My dad has a really good job. My mom's a stay-at-home mom. Well, you're lucky that your mom's nice. I know, she is, but we're still in a complex relationship. Yeah, my mom still is a nightmare. Yeah, I feel so sorry for you. Mom! Dad! I'm home! Oh my dog, sweetie, you're alive! Oh, I've missed you so much. I thought they took you to one of those re-education facilities. I thought they killed you. I thought you were in a dungeon or something. I was in the dungeon and they were going to kill me, but Vanilla and her friends broke me out. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Princess Vanilla. You can just call me Vanilla and like the term princess. My apologies, Vanilla. Are you okay? Did they hurt you? What's wrong? Is there anything wrong? I'm fine. Don't worry so much, okay? I'm like 114 now. I know. I shouldn't worry. I just don't want nothing bad to happen to my little girl. Lexi, a word, please. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. This is the mom you're talking about? I still don't see how you have a bad relationship. Just watch. You'll see. Okay, so can you continue what you were saying? Just awful. You know, your cousin Rufix just was captured a couple weeks ago. He was taken to a re-education facility. Is he alive? Yes, but they said that in about 4 weeks, so about a month, they will kill everybody in the re-education camps if it gets too crowded. What? So they're gonna kill my cousin? Yes, and he's already sick with some disease, and they're not offering any sort of medicine or care. They're just gonna leave him to die. You're not doing anything about it? You're just going to let my cousin, my best friend, or one of my best friends, just stay with a type of disease. Just stay in a re-education facility and just leave him there to die. You're not even going to do anything about it. You're not going to complain. You're not going to rescue him. You're not going to go to the re-education, sneak over to that facility and give him some medicine or anything. You're just going to sit here watching some TV and sitting on your fat bottom and not do anything about my cousin who I love so much. You're just the worst mom ever. All you do nothing. When something bad happens to me, you don't care. Something bad happens to my family members, you don't care. That's the problem with you. You don't care at all. You don't care about anything. Vexy? No, we need to talk, girl. What's wrong with you? You just made your mother cry. I've never seen an adult cry in my life. See what I mean? She is the worst mom ever. When something happens to me, she doesn't care. When something bad happens to my family members, she does not care. Now, that's the problem with her. She does not care about anything but herself and that computer. Look, you think your mom is bad? My mom hates me. She regrets that I was ever even born. And your mom loves you. She tries to care for you. I know it's not her fault that she acts like that. At least your mom actually cares about you and gives you a roof to sleep in and a bedroom to sleep in. And that you have a roof over your head. You have food. You have water. You have a dad. My dad died a couple years ago before I was even born. You have all this, and you're taking it all for granted. You think your mother is bad? My mom is horrible, okay? She hates me, but your mom loves you. You are just being so rude to your parents. You know, if it wasn't for your mom, you wouldn't even be standing right here talking. Look, appreciate your parents, okay? They've done so much for you. My mom hasn't done anything for me. You should be happy and lucky, okay? You're blessed. I'm not. That's it. You need to stay here and fix things up with your parents. And if you don't even think about coming back until you fix things up with your parents. Now I'm out of here. No, wait. I'm leaving. Mom, what do you want? You made it pretty clear about how you feel about me. Like, I'm sorry, okay? I just can't go for the fact. Vanilla made a pretty valid point. I am very lucky and blessed. I have a roof and I have food and water and parents who love me and care about me. And I have all of this. I take it all for granted. You do so much for me, and Dad, you do so much for me every single day, and I just don't even appreciate it. I was being rude, selfish, greedy, and unreasonable, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, too, for not always being there when you needed me or wanted me to be there. I know I haven't been the best mother. I know I haven't cared and showed that I love you, but I want you to know that I am so proud of you and that I really do love you. That's nice to hear. Look, I know I don't always show it. I know I'm not good at caring about things. I just don't want you to grow up to be soft. I want you to be a sponge, or I don't know. What am I saying? All forgiven? All's forgiven. So, do you want to come back to the Werewolf Nations with us? That's where you're hiding out? Well, no, I want to stay here. Why? I don't want you to get captured too. If they're after me, they could be after you and Dad. I'm just happy where I am. I don't want to leave. Okay, but if anything bad happens, make sure you contact me. Yes, and just to let you know, I already sent a search party to try to rescue your cousin. You did? Yes. I should have let you finish. It's okay. He'll be back by tomorrow. So can I come visit tomorrow? Sure, just make sure you don't get caught. Yeah, I know. Well, remember, if you need any help, you know where I am. I'm in the Werewolf Nation capital. Okay, bye, sweetie. And say goodbye to your father. Bye, Vexy. Bye, Dad. See you later. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Love you. Love you too. Ah, children. Bye, Mom. See you tomorrow. Okay. Bye, sweetie. Ah, feels good. Do good. Hey, guys. Where have you guys been? Yeah, I've been looking for you for ages. We went to rescue my parents. So where are they? They're not here. They wanted to stay. So, well, did you fix things up with your parents? Yep, I did, and I think our relationship is way better than it used to. That's good to hear, and I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. But it's like 6 o'clock. I don't care, I'm taking a nap. See you peeps tomorrow. Well, yeah, we're not gonna go to bed. I'm just going to continue making some goodies. Come on, Dixon. Okay. Well, this was a good day, and I'm exhausted, so I'm just going to leave.